Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 4070 Super in the GTA franchise. All of these games right here. So this one is the Founders Edition version of the card, and we are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers. I'm not manually overclocking it, as you can see, and you can check out all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups GPU-Z. Resizable bar is also enabled. We got the 12 gigs of GDDR6X memory and 7168 CUDA cores. Over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 9 7950X3D with half of its cores disabled, so we're only utilizing the 3D V-Cache cores, and that gets us a little bit higher performance than otherwise. And this is basically working as a Ryzen 7 7800X3D. Finally, over on the memory tab, we're using 32GB of DDR5 6000MHz RAM CL30 in dual channel, and let's get right into it, shall we? And here we have it, guys. GTA 3 from 2001 is up first. I can't believe this is so old. Damn. We're playing this one at 8K resolution. I'm using a 4K monitor with Nvidia DSR to bump it up to 8K here, because we can in this game, you know. And the graphics are set to the maximum. Let's start counting our FPS, and we're getting 500. Oh, I think something is bugging out. Like, the sound is already bugging out. That's because we are at 500 frames per second, guys. And this game breaks, like the physics and everything break after 30 frames per second. So, yeah, we're well beyond that breaking point. So some things might happen. Like, once upon a time in one of these videos, I jumped and I died. Like, it didn't happen right now, but it's very hit or miss. You're gonna find some weird stuff happening throughout the world if you play at really high FPS in this particular title. Now, we are seeing a bit of GPU usage fluctuation there. That means that it's actually getting CPU bound at times, and yes, we can be CPU bound with 5 to 10% usage on that CPU because the game will only utilize like one single core. Also, I just got to this point and I noticed that I can't really reverse the car. It's extremely slow at doing so. That's because of the engine braking once again, guys. So we need to, oh my god, okay, can I fit here? Yes, okay, there we go, I really don't want to get stuck anywhere, you know, because otherwise we'll be stuck forever. So I need to be very careful. We can't reverse in this game. Sorry, so sorry. Well, at least the game isn't stuttering at all, even though we are. Oh, I'm so sorry. God, it starts jumping and stuff. Oh boy. Actually, can we fly? Come on. Yeah, there we go. See that? Oh, this is interesting. Oh boy. What the heck? Alright, so we're screwed now, guys. Yep, mission failed. Well, that's it for GTA 3. If you want to play this game, you better try the trilogy, the remastered version, and that's what I'm gonna try next. Here we have it, GTA 3 the Definitive Edition, released in 2021, along with Vice City Definitive Edition, as well as San Andreas Definitive Edition. We're using the high settings preset here, which basically maxes out everything at 4K resolution, and I disabled the motion blur down here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. Also, I just unlocked the FPS because I noticed it was locked to 60, and here we have it. Let's start counting our FPS. This is a UE5 game, okay, so it has a lot of stuttering issues, as you can see. But at least we don't have any of those issues by breaking the engine going over the 30 frames per second. Like, I can actually reverse this time. I can move my mouse while driving, actually, which I couldn't really do previously for some reason. And yeah, it's just a real big shame that it stutters so much. But you can get around this just by playing the game, you know. If you play for like 20 minutes, it will load all of the shaders and compile everything, you know, as you play. That's how this works. If they don't implement a shader compilation feature before you get to the game. I don't know why developers don't do it, but hey. Yeah, basically by playing the game more and more, you can actually achieve a smoother and smoother experience. Okay. Oh no. No. Oh, are we screwed? Yes, I lost already. It's the stuttering, guys. There is also another thing that you can do to reduce a little bit of the stuttering happening, and that's locking the FPS with Nvidia control panel or like RivaTuner statistics server. And if you lock the FPS, it won't reduce all of the stuttering, but it will be a lot better, okay? So I highly recommend you to do it. Also, sometimes it's dropping very close to 60 FPS, as you can see right there, 66, 67. So I think it's actually going to drop from 60 every once in a while if you have some explosions happening and so on. Maybe going into an area with a ton of vegetation as well. I'm trying. Oh my god, people are crazy. They are completely mad in this game while driving. Jesus. But yeah, I kind of want to go to a bushy area because remember GTA 5, my friends, the one that I'm always playing and testing. Near bushes is where it drops the most, and it's been like this since forever, I guess. Well, I'm dead. No, wait, no, we're fine still. Well, these trees aren't really that intensive, unfortunately. Gosh. All right, there we go. It's good. We're fine. Good thing is, you have DLSS support in this game, so if you want higher FPS and 60 plus 100% of the time, I recommend you to enable that. It's right here, set it to quality, and it looks exactly the same as native resolution, and now you get slightly higher FPS at the same time, so this is probably the way to go to play this game with this GPU. I'll use DLSS in the next ones for sure. Next we got GTA Vice City from 2002, 2003 on PC, and yeah, just 1 year later they managed to make this masterpiece back then. Let's go over the settings. 7680 by 4320, so we're back to 8K resolution using maximum settings once again. I actually don't know what map legend is, so I'm gonna turn it on. Maybe it's an important setting. Probably not. Well, let's do this. Okay, guys, in this one, we're also going to break the engine. Oh, we just witnessed a crime. What? Are you okay, young lady? Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, just walk it off. But look at what happens if I push cars around. That's so interesting. I am very strong. I'm not sure if this is supposed to happen. Are you kidding me? I can actually run over people like this. Literally run over them. Look at that. It's a cop. It's a cop, guys. We can run over cops and kill them without them going after us. That's amazing. Anyways, this seems like it's going to be a much more playable experience than the previous one in terms of just the physics not breaking every single time, and it actually is kind of working, right? If I was playing with like a controller, for example, I think you could probably move your camera around and stuff like that, so not an issue. Let's go bump this one. There we go. Oh, he didn't even care. See, you got your advantages. You can push cars around like it's nothing. You can also bump into the police cars and they'll do nothing. See that? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, now they do. Maybe he just didn't see us because we came from behind. Oh boy. Oh, and now we're dead. Yes, because you can't really swim in Vice City, guys. Also, look at this game during the day. It still pops in color compared to something like Warzone, for example, right? What? Oh boy, it looks decent for a 22-year-old game. Let's go, GTA Vice City, the definitive edition, 4K resolution once again, using the maximum settings aside from motion blur and no DLSS, but I will turn it on in like 30 seconds. Oh, there we go, guys. Oh, people are already running over each other, and the physics aren't even breaking. It's just like in Miami in real life. I mean, I don't know, I've never been to. Haha, there we go. Remember this guy? Oh, yes. So many childhood memories are popping up right now. Look at this. Look at this. We can actually drive the tank like this. Look at that. Even with the explosions, it's not really dropping in FPS. That's amazing, actually. Oh, boy. I used to get really fast while driving like this, actually. Like, just shooting things. Why are you coming after me, buddy? You want to die? Look at how fast we're going. Do you think some little spikes are gonna stop my tank? Are you kidding? A little palm tree! Wait. Look at these guys. They deployed some spikes inside of the house. Why? Why did those... Oh no! But what did those people do to deserve some spikes inside of their house? I don't understand. Also, look at the lighting here. The lighting in this game at night looks absolutely amazing, actually. That's like the only impressive thing about this graphics. You know, very, very nice indeed. And we're getting down into the 70s. Seems like at night this is a little bit more intensive than it was previously. So maybe if I deploy the tank now... Oh, that was close. We will see lower in 60 FPS finally. 68 right there. Come on, there we go. Yep, that is definitely gonna happen. Although, even with all of this going on, it still hasn't dropped, which is pretty impressive. Now it's my favorite one, GTA San Andreas from 2004 and 2005 in Windows or PC. Just hearing this is such a nostalgia trip, my friends. Oh, damn. Okay, there we go. Let's go over the settings. We're playing at 8K using maximum settings once again, aside from the anti-aliasing. I'm not using it because it's 8K, you know. Okay. Oh, so in this one, you actually jump with shift. That's interesting. I totally forgot about the controls here. No, do not go inside of the housing. Ah, so weird. Haha, here we go, guys. For some reason, I can't really... Oh, I'm controlling the tank with my mouse. This is really weird. And it's pointing up for some reason. Why is it pointing up? I want it to point down. Maybe it's like with the page up and page down buttons, and I don't really have them in this game, or in this keyboard, actually. Why are the police not after me? Guys, I think this might actually be broken because of the physics again. Oh, no! Oh, all right, a tank in a skate park. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see. Can I get out of here? Yes, there we go. There we go. That's... Oh, already? Seriously? Also dropping down into the 60s? Damn. Back at it, my friends. Look at how stuttery this is. Just turning the camera around. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. It doesn't feel smooth at all. And that's because of that... little frame time graph issue that we're seeing there. Sometimes when there are effects on screen like smoke from the cars. Wait a second, buddy. I really need your car to showcase this. It's a benchmarking purposes. It's beyond you. Why? Why am I seeing this like this? Okay. Oh, I still can't turn the camera around here. It's controlling the car. But yeah, if I am showing you a lot of smoke like that, the frame time is actually flat. That guy came in front of the smoke. But yeah, the frame time is flat for some reason. But if I start driving... it's still flat, because there's still smokes sometimes. But if I get out of the car... I don't know, guys. I can't showcase it anymore, but you saw it, right? I think it might have been because of GPU utilization not being maxed out down there for some reason. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there we go. 95% GPU usage. Frame time graph goes crazy, and then it feels really, really stuttery. So yeah, you probably want to keep it at like 60 FPS locked, or even 30 FPS locked for the best results. Actually, no, not even at 30 FPS. This game has the engine limit at 25 frames per second. It used to run at 25 FPS on the PS2. But yeah, this is not gonna work at high FPS, unfortunately. You'll need to go up to the definitive edition to play it with smooth FPS. And I remember there is actually a mission that you can't complete unless you drop it down to 25 frames per second. Okay, let's move on to the definitive edition of this one. Here we go, 4K ultra settings or high settings preset without motion blur, and it's actually getting around the same FPS, just slightly lower than what we saw in the actual 2005 release. That's so interesting. Of course, this is at 4K, the other one was at 8K, but still. All right, it's time, my friends, it is time. Now we can finally control the things properly, you know. I can control my mouse. And why am I seeing things from above? Oh yeah, of course, in this game, for some reason, if you start shooting a lot of things like this, sometimes you see things from above, which is kind of weird. I guess this is pretty good, even without the LSS. Again, I really thought we'd need to utilize the LSS a lot, but it turns out you don't need it at all. You can play at native resolution, and the graphics aren't really all that impressive, but at least you still have... But alright, once again, at night is where you see the least FPS, dropping down into like the 60s at times. We're now in the 80s as well, 60s again. Yeah, it's not gonna be as smooth as daytime, unfortunately, but it's still not dropping, guys. And if I bring up the tank, here we go. Explosions during nighttime. Let's see. Come on, still not dropping with the smoke effects and everything. So I think it's safe to say that like 95% or like even 99% of the time, it should stay above 60 FPS with this card. So yeah, if you want to get live nude girls, oh boy. Okay, interesting, very interesting place, that one, definitely. If you want to go there or go to like a burger place or something, ask for a couple of number 9s and a number 9 large and so on, you should definitely do so in the definitive edition. Next up is 2008's GTA 4, and this one actually released on console and PC in the same year. Great, but maybe they should have waited a little bit, because it's probably one of the worst optimized PC ports of all time. So I'm playing this one at 4K once again, using very high settings. Basically everything is set to the maximum, but I have installed DXVK, so we're running the Vulkan API instead of DirectX 9, and this runs way better than the DX9 version. Look at that, guys. I'm gonna start counting our FPS, and we're actually CPU bound with 70-ish% GPU utilization, dropping down to 60% at times. Holy crap. And this is all at 4K resolution. I can't really test 8K, unfortunately. I would if I could, but with the Vulkan API, I just can't seem to change it from 4K. Here we can see that we can run the game absolutely fine with minimal stuttering. The frame time isn't really that consistent, or at least it isn't as consistent as I would like it to be, but it's not the end of the world, because if you ever played GTA 4 without the XVK in DirectX 9, you know that it is an absolute stutter fest and a completely unplayable experience in pretty much everything these days, unless you lock the FPS. That was my workaround whenever I played GTA 4 and tested it for the videos. I always locked the FPS because that made it smooth. Hello, kind sir, thank you so much for your low ride. Yes, there we go. Look at this. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Police are after us right now. Also, the car physics in this game are some of the best car physics when the cars aren't flying like that. Like, he was actually flying, right? Oh boy. Anyway, compared to GTA 5, I think this actually has better physics and ragdolls from the people, the characters, you know, when you shoot them and stuff. There are some better things in this one than in GTA 5, which is super interesting. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I mean, that's impressive for a 2008 game. Also, take a look at the deformation on the car. Dude, that's absolutely crazy on a 2008 game. We got some recent titles that don't do this kind of deformation, you know. And finally, we got the popular still today GTA 5, which released back in 2013 and 2015 on PC, and we're playing at maximum settings aside from post-effects, 4K resolution with the advanced graphics turned on. Oh, and we're also not using MSAA because that's really intensive, and there's no need for it at 4K in my opinion. Maybe a little bit, like 2 times, but this is how I would definitely play, like with the 4070 Super. There we go. Everything is okay. No problem. Oh god. I swear I'm not this bad at driving in real life. Okay. Don't worry, guys. And I'm usually not this bad at driving in GTA either. I've done this hundreds of times by this point. Anyways, we're actually getting a super buttery smooth experience. Probably the smoothest experience that we've had in this video. This is a really well optimized game. It got a big jump in visuals visuals compared to GTA 4. It lacks in some other departments compared to GTA 4, as I told you. Oh boy. But overall, you wouldn't look at GTA 5 and think that this is a super old title, right? It definitely has pretty decent graphics for its age, if not like really good graphics for its age. Over here it gets really intensive once again. We've been seeing that vegetation and forest areas are always very intensive in GTA games. Jack? Where is Jack? What? Are you kidding me? Where is that bastard? Jack, the only reason I decided to make a GTA video today, a franchise video, is to see you. And you're not here. You gotta be kidding me. Also dropping down into the low 70s at times. Look at that. Super intensive right here, especially with that grass quality set to ultra. Goodbye, Bob. At least we got to kill Bob. So that's all that matters, guys. And you know what? Since we still gotta go find Jack, I'm actually gonna do it at the 8K resolution, okay? Here we have it, 8K resolution, alright? And I'm actually gonna keep everything the same over here, but I'm gonna disable the advanced settings, because these are just ultra intensive, guys. And they just kill your FPS, and they don't provide that much better visual quality in my opinion. And another thing that I'm changing here is the soft shadows. I changed them from Nvidia PCSS to softest, and let's go. It's very high settings at 8K now. Oh, it's really intensive, guys. Look at that. Damn. This is basically 4K monitors running at the same time. I know a lot of you are probably sick of hearing me say that, but I gotta mention it for the new viewers, okay? Let's go. 30-ish FPS is what we're getting. That means that in the grassy area around Jack's Hill, it's definitely gonna drop like crazy. And look at that. I am driving so much better with 30 FPS than I did with 120 FPS. That is actually crazy. You know what? I'm gonna go with this bike right here this time. I don't care about the car anymore. This is much more manageable. I'm not sure why I started going with the car in the first place. I should have went with the motorcycle every single time. Anyways, if I can, I'm not gonna hit anybody. Let's go. I'm gonna try. Okay, all good. I don't think I hit that guy. It was only his coffee, right? So everything is okay. I saw blood. I don't think I can actually talk my way around that one. Let's see it over here now. Oh, yeah, not good. But again, it's 8K at very high settings after all. Jack, there he is! Hello, Jack. How's it going, buddy? Finally, I am seeing you here. This is all I wanted. It's the cherry on top of this video, my friends, at the end of it as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. Me and Jack, thank you very much, okay? Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.